What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the TRCBY show. We are here today with another Overhit Global, and as you guys know from my last video, I got her up to level 70. So yeah, so that's some good shiznick right there. So what we're going to do for this is, I did not do any of the Tower of Bravery, and I think we're just gonna do all of it. Yeah, let's do all of it for shits and giggles. So I believe I am just going to do a burn through, meaning I am not going to really care about the secondary task here and such like that. As you'll see, like, I'll go back and collect some of those, but I kind of just want my SSR plus reward and see what I get. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get it done. Yeah, I guess so. Let's go ahead and do it. So what team would I like to use throughout? I do have a pretty strong water team, but I think I also have a pretty strong fire team. So let's build a fire team. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because here I get more HP, and HP is pretty sweet. You could always use that, so I like HP. Alright, and who else are we gonna pick for our fire team? I guess we go with maybe a healer. Do we need one? I'm not sure. I think we're just gonna go all DPS out. We'll see what happens, but I do know I need to gear them up. So I did a lot of house cleaning, and I did kind of cleaned up a lot of my inventory over the past few days. So let's just equip some of these other people's gears here, because they don't need it right now, and we'll just make it nice and quick, or as quick as I can, and we'll do auto on that. Ludmilla, oof, some cray girl right there. She hits very hard. You know what, I'm gonna do a healing, because you do some healing skills for yourself, that is, and I'll give you this since you is the tank. Get more of the HP bonus from the necklace right there, and you are not being the tank. Let's see here, who else isn't? We'll just keep taking from you, and we'll do auto on that, because we don't really care so much. We're like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And for you, so the reason why I pick her is, it's literally because of AoE. Like, she does pretty good AoE, even though she's not maxed out at +5. She is okay for now, and I like that. I wouldn't mind getting her up to maxed out, would be nice. Eventually, in time. I still don't even have, she's like grade A only. Ah, man, wow, really behind on her. And of course we have our Diane, which is pretty gimp. Are only 45. I guess you'll just take this, just because, you know what, we'll just do auto on you, because you don't really matter. You don't really matter at all. Tank it up, and let's get going. That's nice bonus stats right there. We'll go back and show you guys why I did those lead along with the sub lead, and yeah, let's do it. Boing 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 boing. Guess we could almost auto, just kind of see what happens here. Of course, level 1 down. Ooh, quite a bit. Next, please. again, we are just burning through all of the towers, and we don't really care about the sub missions. We'll go back and I'll take care of that later on. But right now, I kind of wish they could do like a speed up. ×3 would be nice, because no one else is able to join anyways, and it doesn't make sense why they can't do that. So we should definitely, if anybody over there is watching in development, that would be great, amazing. Let's do a Ludmilla. Let's just like bomb him, snap that finger. She does, click, bam. Oof. Kind of happy. That's like it's really cool. My first level 70 SSR plus Ludmilla. I think she was actually my second SSR plus that I got. I think what is it? Aglia was my first, and she was the bomb, and I still use her a lot, like a lot in PvP, PvE, and definitely super useful all around. Can't go wrong with her because you get the crowd control is the new terminology that they are using versus that status effect or whatever it is. But the crowd control is pretty cool. She freezes, she hits really hard, single target, and then does an AoE as well too, which is fantastic. So again, I'm noticing a lot of people still keeping healers in PvP, and what is that about? Just draws out the battle, and it's super annoying. And I've also noticed that people are using Helena in the front because they want that invulnerability right off the bat after she dies, so they put her in the front row. That's super annoying as well too. I started noticing a trend as well with I'm seeing more Damians. Before, I haven't been seeing as many Damians before, but yeah, now I'm seeing a lot more of Damien, which is pretty cool, pretty interesting. Sucks though, because Grim War, when he dies, he'll heal up a bunch of your guys, so I guess that's finally why people are using him. What the heck? Come on, let's go. Finish it. Burn, burn. What is this? Okay, great, wonderful. Let's go. I think I forget where I started having the hardest time. Why am I doing that? I don't want to do that. Let's click that off. Okay. Snappity doo da day. Everybody just burns away. Wow, wow, wow. Oh yeah. The other thing is I got unknown max. Dude, unknown, out of control strong. It is like ridiculous. One of his skills is like one shot, you're dead. You take like 3 guys down with you, and it's crazy strong. You know, they should add another button like right there. It should be retry, back, or next, instead of having to go through this. I want to keep the same team. Can I just do a retry, back, or next stage? That would be great. Like, wonderful. Not sure why they didn't do that. Anywho's, 2 things, I guess. Speed it up and have a next button, like next stage. I want to continue. I don't want to, you know, go back to the tower screen. Boing. Awesome. Alright, and for those of you who don't know, the Gabriel event is still going on, so you have a few more days to grind that out. And also we are going to do, I only got 500 gems, so we are also going to do, what is it, 5 SSR to SSR plus pull. I guess after this I kind of want to see what I get for the tower, and yeah, hopefully it's not a dupe of Ludmilla. That would totally suck. That would be my first extra SSR plus unit, and that would just be a waste and such a bummer because SSR plus are, as you guys know, hard to get as is, and to get a useless one is even more heartbreaking, and that's just terrible, and we don't want that. So we want something new, so that way we could get another 100 gem just to do the story really quickly. Once you do that, you yeah, get another pull. So the week reset, so you have 20 chances of getting, I guess, an SSR to an SSR plus, which is pretty nice. So we'll eventually do that. Again, we are just burning through the tower. We are not caring so much about the sub missions, so I'll go back and do those later, maybe, who knows. I don't really care, but I should care. You know what, I should actually do this, and you guys should do this as well too. Every time it resets, I believe it's in the next 4 days or so when this resets, get it done as fast as you can, because first comes first serve essentially is for the ranking. So the fastest or the faster you could go, your ranking will yeah, you'll be on top and you'll get better rewards. So whenever that does pop up, just do it. Just burn through it as fast as you can. I unfortunately have not been doing so. I've just been dilly-dallying and kind of saving it for a right time for a video like now, where I haven't done a full complete Tower of Bravery yet. You know, they've been teasing us with this other tower for like ever, for like months and months, and it still hasn't come yet. So I'm kind of curious as to when that will be rolling around or rolling out, and I don't know what that's going to look like. If it's going to be something like this again, or it's going to be something completely different, who knows. And harder, I don't know. Okay, not too bad. I get some more of that later. Pump it up. Alright, let's just burn through this. Let's go. Yeah, they need that other button here. That other button would be nice. Dude, right here, this would be the perfect place for Unknown. He would just rip through all these light guys like nothing and be like, see ya later. Yeah, Unknown is pretty sick, so I do like Unknown. But you know, fire team, it's all because of Ludmilla, and also for some random reason I got really lucky with a drop, and I have a chaos, whatchamacallit, like here, I'll show you what that was again. It's this. It's only level 1, but the distant chaos armor, it is unbelievably fantastic. 5,609 base defense compared to the max regular chaos. It's only 2575. That's like ridiculous amount of defense, like ridiculous amount of defense. So later on, hopefully I will do another upgrade, and I'll show you what that's all about. I don't have enough of these raid boss stuff, and also these fragments. You could select which element you like, and of course it's only element base, which is kind of a bummer. You should have like a rainbow one, but they don't, which sucks. But I guess that would be a little bit too OP, unless they had like a rainbow version that was slightly, maybe like 1,000 defense less, or it's universal. Or maybe there's going to be one later on that's universal, that's like 1,000 more. Who's to say? That would be pretty cool as well too. Alright, why did I put her in? Because she's not doing shit. Just not doing jack. Because she doesn't need to, that's why. Because like everybody else is Francesca I'm using a lot because she hits really hard, and she's a AoEer, so everything that she does is just AoE, and it's pretty good, and it hits super hard. So that's why I am using her. Little bunny journalist over here. Let's keep on going. Next please. I think I still need to do that exploration as well too. We'll do that later. Now I don't recall which level I need to change up. That gives me a hard time where I may need a healer, but we'll see. We'll find out. Definitely may have to replace Diane because she's really weak as the lowest level character here. And also Castilla, I think. What's her name? Something like that. She's pretty weak as well too. So I will probably have to replace these two at the end at some point. Not sure when or if, but we will see if at all. But yeah, that leader skill is super good along that sub leader skill. So right here again, Ludmilla's the lead right here, 50% attack, Redonkadu max HP by 90%. That's literally like doubling your HP right here. You have a double HP, 90 plus 10, all 5 fire. On top of that, you also have this 60%, 40, and 10. That is a lot of defense and HP. So if I could get more of her, she would be super useful because the more HP you have plus defense and you get attack, that's like perfect. Like these two right here for a fire team, at least I'm thinking that is one of the best lead and sub lead combo out there. I'll take a look at some other stuff as well too, but depending on what is it, yeah, I don't know, yeah, something like that. There was another lead that did something else as well, I forget. I think that's her. She also blocks bleed, so that is a bonus against Fafnir or Fenris or whatever. One of that thing, that dog, the green dog, the green wind dog. So yeah, super cool, awesome. Resisting dots. See how weak? Like Unknown was about to die and she couldn't even kill him. That move right there, oof, PvP, get about it. You're like dead, toast, game over. But here we is the lucky because it's just NPC and we are just slowly moving our way up. Ooh, do a summon on that too. We're getting all good stuff here. More stages you clear. We is going all the way and clearing it all out. And there's also this other thing that I'm debating about. I've been debating about this for a while. I have the opportunity to use, what is it, that one of those like shards, those talents of light. So I have one. I'm not sure if you guys been picking up on it. I have not used it ever since I got it from the beginning of the game. So I almost wish I did use it when it was when you were able to use it on an SSR Plus. But again, what was it? Who was that girl? Aglia. So Aglia at the time, she was just an SSR before she turned SSR Plus, and you could have used it on her to level up, and that would have been amazing. So yeah, I blew it on that one, but it'd be cool to I don't know, we'll see. I need to use it. I would like to use it, and I do know that's the sticks or something like that is next, and that's a dark type. So I do need a light something tank. And I'm not a big fan of Alex, so that's one of the starting character since day one vanilla Overhit, where Alex was, I guess, that known light tank. So Damien is the dark, and then you also had Gluck. But I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of Alex. Alex is more like a back tank, so he's like a support tank, really. If you look at his skills, it's providing defense barrier and all that jazz. With the more defense he has, the better those things are. So as you guys know, row 1, 2, and 3, the front row, 0 bonus, mid is 10 or 15 or whatever, and then you have like 30% defense in the back. So if you put Alex in the back, you are going to benefit the most from his skills in terms of that. But it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, you need like a meat shield or something to protect your DPS or your healer or whatever format that you're running. So I don't know, I'm not a really big fan of Alex, so I may use the what is that guy, totally forgot his name, but he is Scion, I believe. There's a green or the wind version of Scion, and then there's the light version of Scion, which I thought was pretty interesting because they came out quick in between those two, because we didn't get the green ash version until later on in the game. We've only had the fire version for a while, and then we got the green version ash. So I'm not sure if that's the way that they're gonna go, because for the past 2 weeks during this event, there was no event dungeon, there is no new characters that came out, so I'm not sure what they're planning or what they're doing. So if they are going to just use the characters at the moment, do like a quick pause and say, okay, we may use the same characters, but we're just going to rotate them through the elements. That would be interesting as well. That'll be a lot like those other games that's out there. One of the games I could think of, what is it? Air of Light, where you have same units but just different elements. So they could go that route. I'm not sure. That'll be interesting to see. So what level are we on? What floor is this? I don't know how to count, but we'll just go on to here and let's keep going. But yeah, that'll be pretty interesting. So I don't know, I'm not sure why they are they did that with a few. So what is it? So Ash and Scion. I don't know if there's another character out there that's like a dupe but on a different element at the moment. I could just be missing it right now, but I think that's it for now, unless you guys know of something else that I don't know, or have another unit that I don't have or something like that. But I don't know, I'm thinking that's it. And I still don't have a UR. So I've been playing this game since launch, I guess. Yeah, that's been a while, since like almost a year, or maybe a year, close to it, approaching a year. I don't know, maybe 6 months, 8 months, 6 months, something like that. But I still do not have a UR, and a UR would be pretty interesting. So I'm pretty close. I have like 39 of those UR gems. I'll show you guys after this as well too. And then we're going to jump into summonings and craftings and selecting. Yeah, I think I pretty much made up my mind. I'm going with Saya. I'm gonna use all of my light talent stuff and max him out. But I also need to get some fairies or feeders to feed him up to make him useful as well too. There's just so many barriers. So they raised a lot of your caps. So if some of you may know that you could go all the way up to a grade SSR. So right now when you are grade A, you could grade it up to grade S, and then you could grade it up to grade SS, and then the last, I believe, is an SSR at the moment. So that is pretty sweet. So again, it's like essentially like getting another duplicate or raising a level cap for yourself with each grade. So that's about how that works, and I can show you guys what that looks like as well too. So right here, so if you see here under the grade, you grade it up. So if I grade it up, that's like adding another dupe, and that would be an SS and then SSR. So you need a whole boatload of these things. So I could do it here. I'm debating whether or not to just yet. It takes a lot of your stamina just to farm these, so I'm gonna hold off on it for now, just because I want to think about it, or maybe bump some of these other ones up to an S at the very least would be nice. So maybe I'll save that up for a bit. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see. Because it takes, yeah, just takes effort and time. Because you guys know we are more or less a free-to-play player. I think I bought stuff when I first played the game, those packs. But other than that, I was like, screw it. Let's just play the game and see what happens. And I've been just literally playing the game, doing the dailies, doing the weeklies, and just getting my gems. So a lot of you guys ask me, like, how do I get like 1,000 gems to do these weekly summons? It's all about the dailies, man. Get those dailies done. Do the dailies, then you get the weeklies. The weeklies, then you get the monthlies. Once you get the monthlies, then yeah, I guess you go back to your dailies and weeklies. That is it. So there are certain things that you need to do as well too. When you're doing the arena, you need to be a certain rank. I think the lowest that would work is like a challenge or something 3, which is what I am. I bounce between 3 and 1, and that gives you like 200, 225, 250 or something like that gems per cycle, and that's not too bad. And that helps out a lot. So right now I have a little bit over 500. That will bump me up to another 700. Then you'll get some gems for clearing these off as well too. So you do get big amount of gems by doing your daily, weeklies, and also your Tower of Bravery and your arena. So you want to make sure that you do that as well too. So of course for your dailies you need to do arenas. So just do your arenas, do the best you can, and if you find a set of opponents that's way too hard, you could always reset that list. So don't feel like you need to kill everybody that's on that list. If you need to reset it, you should reset it. I've come across like some group of teams that are just way too overpowered for their ranking, and it's like, dude, that doesn't make sense. They could be one of those slackers that haven't done it, like their arena, so that's why they're on low level, but they're just way too OP, and yeah, just kind of screws up everybody. Boom, going down. Oof, that is a lot. I'm such a hoarder. I have not used all of my skills to max up my guys. I just hoard these things. Like, check this out real quick, then we'll go back to that. It should be here, but it's not, because it's of course not. Let's go to excuse me, abilities. I guess we'll see it over here. 279,000. Ooh-wee, that's a lot. And I still haven't maxed. It's because I hoard. I don't know why I do it, but I should. You guys should too. Pick a character or pick a team that you have the most geared or the most copies of, the highest ranking, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like copies of a unit that you want to max out, and just do it, because you get a whole lot of these just by doing basic stuff, quests and so forth. So you'll definitely have a lot. So I believe at the beginning I had very limited resources, where it was very challenging to get them up, and I started by getting everybody up to 40 first, and then I just hoard, and then I stayed at 40, and then you eventually kept on getting more and more, which is great. And then 54, if you saw, is the next stage. So that's when you open up a little bit more of those tablets, which are the speed ones, that opens up more of skills, and then you could finish it off by having additional skills and speed as well too. So for her, she's capped at 54, and at 54, or Angie's at 54, I believe. So the rest are just those tabs that will boost her speed. so I don't really care for her speed to be fast. It doesn't really matter for me. It's usually the first one to attack is the one that you want to have the fastest. So level 70 SSR Plus is going to be faster than any basic SSR. So Ludmilla is the only character I believe I have that is an SSR Plus. Of course, that's maxed out. Maybe not. Maybe I may have Tez or Teze as well too. That's maxed out. So right here, it's what I'm talking about, level 60, and this is all of your attack speed. I believe she is faster than Tez, but I could I'll double check on that. So 43 attack speed. I don't know, maybe that's slow. I don't know, because she's the only SSR Plus that I have maxed out. Aclia could be faster or slower or whatever. I don't know, who's to say. But that is what I have at the moment. There may be a chart out there somewhere that will give that information, but this is just what I have right now that you guys can clearly see that she is at 43 maxed out at level 60, or not level 60, but like 60 skill points in her. So that is, yeah, that's something I guess to consider. What is up with this light team? No heals for you. So that's another good thing about Ludmilla. She prevents heals, which is super helpful. But yeah, not for long. Francesca or whatever is you. Check this out. I've been getting hit for a while, and yeah, so my HP is pretty high, but again, she is the lowest, so as you can see, it's noticeable here. And also the tank is getting hit the most, and so right there, so HP is definitely helpful. And yeah, it's wonderful in any which way. The more HP you have, the better, because it's just, there's no way around it. Like, HP is your friend in almost all instances. And also this setup right here, I start off with a shield, which is essentially acts as an additional HP really. So HP upon HP is great. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. Let's go. Alright, these guys are it's taking a little bit longer to kill these guys. That mark. So that's actually a really good skill. So if you mark somebody and then you use that other hammer skill, which you may use, it'll heal them up, which is a really good skill if you want just a DPS and you don't want to fill in a slot with a healer. Unknown again, man. It's just the coolest animation. I've always thought that Unknown was one of my goals to get, and I finally got it after so long, because I just kind of focused on other ones, or I kept on getting SSR Plus, which is great, but Unknown was one of those characters from the beginning that I always wanted to get. Floor 26, we are almost there. Hey, look at that, we can see the top. Oh hey, alright, and this is how we do it, and it's all for the SSR Plus. That's all we care about. Oh, I hate this guy, Edmund. It's such a pain in the butt, especially dual Edmonds. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I believe this is where it starts getting a little bit harder and becoming more a pain in the ass. They're definitely just taking away my shield in one hit, and that just sucked. Alright, I need to, no, because Edmund does a skill that increases your cooldown, which sucks. But yeah, unless I resisted that, that was pretty good. Guess there's a percentage over there. You know, that's another fire tank that I don't have. I mean, the animation looks cool, but I'm not sure. I is just not a sure. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like that. Nope. No bueno. No me gusta. No te gusta. Me no like. I don't like. Nope. Not a big fan of that. See you later. Punk. Ooh, he down. Okay. Very nice. Alright, alright. Okay, we are going to get a shard. Okay. So we have not changed anything about our team setup. This is an all fire team. Again, we don't really care about the sub achievements just yet. But what we really want is our main SSR Plus ticket. That's free. That's a free SSR Plus ticket. Oof. Let's see where it hurts. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt somebody. Not too bad. Well, that's actually really good because none of my guys got frozen as well too, so that's awesome. I like that. But the thing about this particular setup, I don't have, what is it, focusing on the highest attack of the opponent's team. That may prove troublesome with the last stage, but we'll see how that goes. We do have a lot of AoE. Not sure if that will help us or not, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to die. No. Alright, great. See a little burn. Then do a little heal after. These dots, man. Not a big fan of it. Alright. And plus they have the elemental advantage on us as well too. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, that took a lot. Die, will ya? There you go. Thank you very much. Jeez. Thank you. I will take that and move on. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. We're almost there. I'm not even looking at what the opponent's roster looks like. Kind of just going through it. Alright, so we have a healer and 2 Ludmilla. I believe these are SSR plus Ludmilla. Not that fake. What is it? Like SR Ludmilla. You know, they're both like fairly the same in terms of character, just different clothing. I think. I don't remember. Dang it. That's another thing that's a pain in the ass. So, for PvP, extending the team's cooldown is just as shitty as anything else. Like a stun, a freeze, silence. They all suck. Like, but this extending the cooldown, super pain in the butt. I don't know why, but just irks me the wrong way. Like, don't you tell me what to do. Like, I want to use my skills, and I want to use my skills now. You know what? We'll do that. So long animation versus short animation. I found uses for both, and I understand why certain characters have long and certain characters have a very quick short animation. It's because of timing, so it makes it more strategic in a sense of when you want to use a certain skill, just so sometimes I'll use Damien's Bloodlust or Bloodbath skill because of the very long animation along with Yggdrasil's Tree of Life or whatever that heal over time skill is. That's a very long animation skill, but if you are fighting like a boss that has a, what is it, like a special move that they're using a buff, and your character, you only have one character that is on cooldown for removing and debuffing that buff, it's important. It definitely comes in handy just to have short animations along with long animations, so it doesn't hurt to have that in your toolkit or in your roster. Oh boy, 2 left. Oh no, I need more 8. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? That was funny. I didn't think I was gonna burn through all of my stamina. So we are going to the shop real quick. I think we are going to our AP merchant. We're just going to use our friend here, and I think that should be enough. We can go right back to the challenge. Tower of Bravery and burn. So this is going to be our first UR battle, and this UR battle, I don't know, I'm not sure if I tried it with this setup just yet, but we'll see what happens. Let's go. And that green tank, I keep forgetting her name, Philia or something like that. She's the what is it, the princess, forest princess, elf princess, whatever she is, the queen of, who knows, but she could take a beating. In PvP, she's pretty solid. She's pretty tanky. She was real good, except for here when she died, just like a sucker that she is. Not sure if I need to do a heal. Hopefully not. Wow, got some pretty good luck so far. No, don't hurt me. I don't want to get hurt. Wah, sucker. Okay. Guarded. I like that. Oof. Yeah, the second and third time around, I suppose it gets a little bit easier, which is nice. I remember the first time when I beat this way back when, I was like 1 out of like 2 or 3% that cleared the tower at the time. And that was pretty cool. I was like, sweet, like one of the few. Alright, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Fire, fire, fire. The best thing we should do is actually switch up our team and use water element. But you know what? We are going to try to keep the exact same fire-based team throughout and see what happens. And I will probably die, but you know, then we'll switch it up. We will see. Hopefully we won't, but you never know. Just yeah, hopefully we won't. I guess that's all we could do, is just hope that we won't. Just say it again. Here we go. Last floor. Get her done. Let's do it up. Bam. Oof. I do like them AoE. Not a big fan of that heal though. That's why I have AoE, AoE, AoE. Super helpful. And more AoE. Come on, burn. Oof. No. No, don't hurt me. Let's see if I need a heal. Yeah, we'll do a heal. There you go. Did a heal for me. Because I knew. Oh, come on. Shitballs. Alright, so their healer is gone. Oh, thank you so much for evading. That's wonderful. Sucks. Let's go. Okay. You are toast. Got you. Got you. I'm gonna finish you off. Burn. Snap. Let's go. To the face. Anemone? I think that's her name. Oh my gosh. That is some funny shit. We just called it. I literally just said it would be shitty and sucky to have the only SSR plus that's already capped out and to receive that again. Oh my god. What the fudge? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, anyways. That's like, you have to sigh sometimes, right? Like, you know what? Let's see. Can I do the story again? And the answer is no. Okay. No use whatsoever at the moment by having a duplicate SSR plus that is no longer of use. That just totally sucked. Alright, since we are here, we are going to do what we are said that we were going to do. Let's just check this out for a sec. I got nothing. I can't even do that. I'm going to do this though. We are going to craft ourselves a light of talent. Let's just go craft one. Yes, please. Okay, bam. Wonderful. And why I said I had 3, it's because of this event. AP usage. I am going to select, Gustav right there. He hits super hard. His skill, check him out. At max level, he is a beast in terms of a single target damager, along with other people too, I think, maybe. But I think I need myself a light tank. That light tank is going to be Scion, so I'm going to use my AP usage on him. That's 1. Let's go. Come on. We're going to go to our hero. Let's just focus on Cyan at the moment. So right now I only have him at a +2. So if I wanted to, not grade, maybe grade later, but we'll do a cap. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and that is what we is going to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. I'm not even sure if he's a good tank, but you know what? That deserter skill is pretty cool. I do like that. So deserter skill is always fun to have. So he just bats them out of the arena, and that is pretty dopey dope. There you go. Finally used all of my light of talent, even the one that I've been saving and hoarding since day 1. So now we just kind of have to level them up, do a grade up, and all that jazz. I don't like how it takes 80 of these rainbow crystals for that. But whatev and whatev. You know what? I almost should have saved. Ah, fudge. Okay. I definitely should have saved it, because we're about to do this. So this is, we only have 5. Again, we are more or less a free to play player, and as you could see, this is just us right here. Do I have any more to select? Nope. Collect? None. Alright. Let's go ahead and do some summonings with it as well too. So we could do 5 summons. Useless, but good if you guys don't have them. Useless for me. Let's go. I want an SSR. Holy shit. Vice. That's another SSR that is new to me, and that equals another 100 gems just from the story. Yeah, that's a cool art. So Vice is super cool looking. I like that. Ooh, yeah. Alright. 3 more. Let's go. Give me an SSR plus. Another new one. And Awaken Colette. I do not have her maxed out, so that is not useless at all. That's great. I like that. Nice. Okay. Alright. 2 more. Come on now. Something new. Something useful. Yggdrasil. Super cool. Not useful. Not useful for me at all. Have many copies of Yggdrasil, and it's already maxed out. And Shiraki. So Shiraki is one of the characters that I would like to have as well too, that I do not have maxed out. Shiraki hits super hard. It's another one of those characters that's literally like unknown, where it comes in and whack, smack you right in the face, and taking out like 3 of your team members at the same time because she hits super hard. And we are going to end it there for now. I'm going to go ahead and do some story mode, save some more gems for maybe another short video down the road, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. So we did not get a new SSR from the Tower of Bravery, which sucks super hard because we just went through all of that, but we did get Vice, which is new. Shiraki we could use along with Awaken Colette. Useless and useless, but it is what it is, and that is it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go into your special space-time raid and do it up. You only have 2 more days, and right now Gabriel is open, so go out there, kick some ass, and I don't see it being open for much longer at this particular rate, so do your thing. And that is it. So have a wonderful rest of your day, be safe, stay clean, and peace.